collective, flowers, flowers, flowers. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Adana, also known as TheAfrozen. Saying read for the beautiful and handsome collective. Hi collective. Hey y'all, flowers, flowers, flowers. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. To book a private reading with me or to shop in my store, all that information is in the description box below. Before I get started, I just wanted to let you guys know that I am doing another class, and this time it's going to be on protection, okay? This is an introductory class or course in regards to how to protect yourself from lower energies, vibrations, and things of that nature, okay? The cost is $45, and that class will be on March 23rd, Saturday, March 23rd at 1 p.m., okay? So, the channel message here is the heat is on a karmic judge. So in my dream state, I saw a judge panicking. So I was walking up to the courthouse, the doors open, they were completely black, but they were very rusty. But when I went up to the door, they opened, but the way that they opened, it sounded very heavy. Like, you know, when it rains or it pours and sometimes it gets on doors, the doors may sound and actually feel very heavy because of the moisture within the door or whatever. Like that's what it felt like, and that's what it sounded like. So I went in there and it was completely pitch black. But all I kept hearing, it was a gavel, and there was a person, it was a judge in the room, but I couldn't see them at the time. But I kept hearing order in the court, order in the court. They started really high with the octave, meaning that they were screaming it and yelling, order in the court, order in the court. But as they continued to hit the gavel onto the thing, their voice got lower and lower and lower to the point where you didn't hear them anymore. So I said a word of power, and it was just, everything just, Lord, there was light everywhere, basically is what I'm trying to say. There was light everywhere, and it was on a board of checkers, or not checkers, chess. Oh man, there is a iconic picture of, I want to say, 4 men. They're on top. So the 4 men is at the bottom, and then on top of their backs are a chess square or piece or board, and it looked very similar to that in my dream state. So when the light came on, that's what I saw, the chess with the 4 men on its back, and then I saw the judge like real shriveled, very sick, very mummy-like. They got real skinny, real sick, real small. So a judge can actually be going through this right now. And then as they continue to just get real small, they started to like decompose, and then they transition out. So that's how that went. But again, the channel message here is that the heat is on a karmic judge. Okay, we have Tower here. So there is a very crooked judge here. And again, let me make this clear. It's not going to resonate with everybody. All right? Okay. Now. All right. So we have 7 of Swords, Magician, and the Ace of Swords in reverse. A lot of swords, or 2 swords on the board. So the Tower here represents that things are blowing up in this karmic judge face because they worked with family member or family members here to do things, to do very wicked and vile things to you. So whatever type of court case that you may have had, whether it's, you know, whatever your background, whatever your history, because everyone's story is not going to resonate. Okay, so take it how it resonates. But I'm hearing specifically like if you had like a drug case, or if you had like a car accident where you had to show up to court or something of that nature, and even children's cases, child custody, divorce court, like any type of court that may place you in a position where you will get locked up in that type of scenario. They paid a judge to throw your cases, okay? Not only that, they have been corresponding with a judge and giving out a lot of personal information about you to the judge outside of the actual courtroom setting. I want to say, I'm not sure. Isn't that fraternizing? Girl, you got a phone. Hold on, let me see. Let me see something real quick. Yes, to fraternize, associate or form a friendship with someone, especially when one is not supposed to. So I don't know the the logistics or, you know, the ramifications in regards to certain relationships or connections within certain, you know, fields. Like for instance, I'll give an example. Like a psychologist, if someone was a psychologist, you can't date your client, you know, like that. It's something like that. But anywho, they were fraternizing with one another when they were not supposed to. So family member or family members have direct links or connects to judicial systems, court systems, and things of that nature, and they have been doing a lot of bullshit, within the court system. Man, y'all, this shit is big, like fucking big, like, whew. Oh man, I don't know. It's like 9/11 big, like that kind of big. It's big, yeah, it's big. It's fucking big. It's big, and your family members are included in it. It's big. The bigger picture, everyone is going to see. It's like a what the fuck moment in regards to what they were doing, and it affected a lot of people. A lot of people. Spirit say keep going, so I'm gonna keep going. Your family has been trying to keep a close eye on you, or they have been keeping a close eye on you since you were small or from a child of birth. And there's a reason for that. There's a lot of discrepancies in regards to your identity. And I'm not going to go too deep into that, okay? But there's a lot of discrepancies in regards to your true identity or your real name. And they don't want people to know what truly happened here. That's what this is. It's like it's going to get really big. So this is why they have been doing a lot of things to kind of keep you, you know, in a capacitated state. They're trying to hold you back. They're trying to slow you down. Is because they don't truly want you to know your real true identity, your name. Again, this ain't gonna resonate for everybody, okay? Just take what resonates. Yeah, it's big. It's big, man. Like, this is big. And they are so afraid that this is going to come out. It's coming out. This is why you had failed connections and relationships, because they wanted to isolate you by any means necessary. And if you keep trying to get into a said connection, it doesn't matter if it's platonic or romantic, doesn't matter, just your connections in general. But every time you attempted to get into a form of a connection with someone and they were aware of it, they try to sabotage it because they don't need you to know who you truly are. If that makes sense, like your true real identity. Like your identity is not who it is. It's compromised. It's something else. What you're going to learn exactly who you are truly. This is why they've been going so hard and harsh against you, because they don't want you to know who you are. And they're in a lot of trouble. And that's an understatement. It's a lot of shit been moving here. It's wealth. A lot of wealth. A lot. And they set out on a mission, Two of Wands, to ensure that, number one, you don't see that wealth, which you are. Because what Spirit got for you is what Spirit got for you. Ain't nobody coming in between you and your divine team. So, anywho. This is why they were attempting to travel towards you. Like, they always wanted to keep a close eye on you. You don't see the world this person is holding in their hand? They always want to keep an eye on you. They're always watching you. They're always this and that. And that's the reason why they're doing it. So there's a judge here that is aware of the situation here and has been feeding this family or family member here information in regards to certain things. And this family member who has close ties to the judicial system has been doing it. Not only that, this judge has been paid. And not only that, there's a lot of recordings and voicemails and things of that nature that's going to be exposed. Exposed to the point because the judge is now being aware that things are blowing up in their face. It's big. And this judge doesn't want any part of that, because if they're exposed, it's going to expose others. It's a domino effect. It's huge. It's huge. It's huge. Three of Swords. It's a magnitude of a win for you, but it's a magnitude of a loss for them. They're going to be in so much heartbreak and grief. That's why they try to unalive you. And they cannot let go. Eight of Cups, because they don't want your identity to be exposed. But they were not successful. Yeah, the service wasn't rendered in the way that they suppose it was. And it got this judge so scared. I mean, why would you be scared? You're doing it. I don't get it. Why are you afraid? Afraid of what? You decided to do that. That's the action you decided to take. And you will pay for that. Karmic judge, you're going to pay for that. But it's okay. Every dog has their day. I keep telling y'all. Every dog has their day. Not only is this family member going down, because we got other family members that's included in this, the judge is going down. And then the others are going down. It's a big collapse. Telling you. So now someone may be trying to come towards you to balance out something. They're trying to make it seem like they're coming to balance something, but it's not going to be balanced. This is why they triangulate people against you, towards you. They didn't need you could never know who you are. I'm telling you, you could never know who you are. And they were willing by any means to do this, but they failed, of course. You're not going anywhere. You're going to live a very long, long, long life, okay? So you ain't got nothing to worry about. And you'll be safe too. Your protection, you'll be able to walk around, move around. You're going to be safe. So, and I mean, for years to come, you're going to be safe. So you have nothing to worry about. Trust me, okay? Submission is in reverse. They needed you to submit, and their form of submit, again, is control. Oppressive force, brutal force. And if you're not listening or you're not doing as I say, then they're going to, activate that part within them onto you, or project that onto you to make you feel, you know what I mean? But it didn't work. Wow, that's crazy. I was going to say you're going to lose all respect for these people, or you did already. But it's funny how I say you are going to lose all respect for these individuals for as to how far they have truly went to end you based on what they did to you. They don't want you getting justice for what they did to you. They don't want you seeking assistance or guidance from anyone. They want you to just be just like an invalid. Like, they really feel like you don't have a chance at life. Like, you're not supposed to be living a good life. That's how low they think of the collective. And they're trying to get other people to think that way as well, too. Burden of tears. But everything is falling apart at the waist or at the seams. Everything. And this judge, once they find out that all this is like how severe this is, that everything is coming down, breaking down, yeah, your family members are going to get pinned for this. Remember, this ain't gonna resonate for everybody, okay? Just take what resonates. This is a collective read. This is a collective read. This is a collective read. Not everything gonna resonate, okay? Spirit say one more time. Not everything gonna resonate, okay? All right, now. Come on. Yeah, everything gonna be balanced out. They use so many people, so many minions to do their work. Man, this shit gonna backfire so bad, bruh. Oh my God, they're shaking in their boots. Oh, they're shaking in their boots. They don't know what to do. Intellect. They don't know what to do. They're going out of their mind. Yeah, I'm telling you, justice. You're going to be leaped into justice. Or you're leaping into justice. You are protected. Like I said, you good. You got nothing to worry about, boo. I'm telling you, bro. Identity. Telling you, bro. Yeah, you're going to learn who you are. Your real name. You're going to learn. Even though they say future in reverse, not mean like now, soon, couple days, weeks or something, like soon. Not like future, like now. You're going to learn who you are. Or learn your true identity of birth or something of that nature. They thought by isolating you, it would be easier to maintain you or control you, because if they control you, you will never learn or find out what's what. That makes sense? So they didn't want you to have social skills and emotional adaptability, or didn't want you to adapt emotionally. They wanted you, like, to be honest, like feral, like Feral, like a feral animal, like no kind of knowledge, no kind of direction. They didn't teach you anything. That makes sense. That's the T. They didn't teach you anything. They wanted you to look awkward, because if you knew certain things at the time, you'll be able to pick it up. See, you've been a very intelligent, smart person since you were young. You have. And that also they looked at you in a different way or a different light as well too, because of how intelligent you were. Some of you guys, when you were locked away in your rooms, or you more so had to tend to yourself, you read a lot. You read a lot of books. Because I see like preteen books, like scholastic books. That's what I see. And I see book fairs too. So you may have went to the book fair or loved the book fair when you were younger. Okay. Or you may always wear red when you went to the book fair. That's very specific. So someone that loves book fairs when they were young, went to elementary school, and they wore specifically red for every book fair. So that's very specific for somebody. But anywho, or you always bought a red book, but there's something with the color red in book fairs. Okay, so take that how it resonates. They thought by keeping you cornered or to yourself that no one would truly know who you are. It's like you're missing in action, or you're missing from some place. Yeah, you're missing from somewhere. That's what I'm hearing. And you will be found, or you are found. You are found. Because you rebelled. You could be a Sag. Sag are known to rebel. Sagittarius. Okay. They're known to rebel the fuck out somebody when they ready. Okay. Yeah, and they can't take that. They can't take that portion from you. They can't take that aspect out of you. The rebel spirit. They can't. You don't rebel in a negative way. You just rebel for what's right. Like good things, great things. That's all. But they see that your form of rebellion is a form of defiance. So it's like you're defying them because you're not falling in line to what they want you to do. Like they locked you away in a room, or they told you had to take care of yourself, or kind of put you by yourself, and you read books. What do you think is going to happen if you allow someone to sit with their thoughts? Let me pick sense out of nonsense. What do you think is going to happen if you allow someone to have time to sit and think? What do you think is going to happen? Eventually, because they're with their thoughts, they're going to grow. You gave this person, i.e. the collective, everything they needed to grow, and they didn't even realize that. They didn't even realize that all the shit that they were throwing on you, they really thought that they were stunting your growth. They weren't. They were helping you to grow in so many ways. So many ways. But that book, that first book was the key to your growth, and you kept that close to your chest. You kept your intelligence close to your chest. Well played, collective. But that's also spirit too, because spirit guided you since you were a young child or a young lad. That's what I'm hearing, young lad. You allowed spirit to guide you. You did. Makes sense. Your intelligence was hidden for a reason. Makes sense. Got it. Yeah, makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. All right, spirit. Because they really thought you were dumb and naive. Makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. So they treated you as such. Like they thought that they were successful in keeping you that way. Keeping you dumb and naive. That makes sense. Because that's what they told everybody. Yeah, they told everybody you were dumb. Sad. Now they have to eat their words. A weak ass Leo. Yeah, I'm telling you, bruh. Family. They look like they saw a motherfucking ghost, child. Somebody making tilapia. Or frying it. Or whiting. Somebody's frying whiting. Fried whiting, it is good. Catfish. All right, man. What y'all put on y'all catfish? When you're making a catfish sandwich, what condiments do you put on there? I like the bread to the side and then eat so I break the fish off and then the bread, put it together. With some honey mustard, yeah. And a little tartar and ranch. All right, let me get back into it, okay? Oh, child of the divine, you are so protected, honey. And you see that Aries? I wish a bitch would. You could be an Aries, or the energy that's surrounding you is Aries. And yeah, Aries, yeah. They come with that fire, okay? They come with it. Courage, all right? It could be a Libra. And this is exactly what this was. It was a game. Going back to that depiction that I saw in my dream state of the men holding the chessboard, all they had to do was stand up. And that's what happened. They stood up and the game was over. And the judge kept saying, order in the court, order in the court. That could be symbolic for your family too. They were trying to control you in such nefarious ways. They wanted to break your spirit. They wanted to break your spirit. Like, it's like they brought you into a family just to abuse you. That's what it feel like. They knew that they weren't going to take care of you. They knew that they didn't have love for you, and they took it out on you. Sad. Oh, what's this? Yeah, man. I don't normally use this deck, but it says obsession. And they're obsessed with you. Obsessed with you securing very strong boundaries. No one can come near you. They can't even if they tried to. They can't even if they tried to. Life and death. Huh. They have no money. They're going through extreme karma. You're going to have extreme peace. You're going to learn your real name too. They're mortified that all this is out. Mortified. And the people that were helping them as well too are now going to understand why they went so hard, obsessively hard, in trying to stop you from doing things and speaking out and being known and stuff like that. Yeah, because they hid a lot of your childhood from you. Because they did some really crazy shit to you, demonic shit to you. For real. They did some real evil stuff to you. And they never wanted that to come out. So they're willing to do anything by any means necessary to justify the situation. But justice is on your side, of course. But they wanted to justify as to why they treated you the way they treated you. And even the people that work with them, they're going to turn against them. I'm telling you. They're going to turn against them. Because they're learning truly just how deep this went. Even the people that did this shit against you, they're going to feel bad, really bad. And they're going to try to, like, ask for forgiveness or repent because they're going to realize just how deep these family members went to destroy you. Like, it was deeper than them, but they used them as pawns on the board, the chessboard, so they can stay in the dark, ghosts. They can stay hidden. And the people that you were connected with, they wanted you to feel like they're doing it. That makes sense. More like puppeteering. Disruption is in reverse. They didn't want you to know where the true disruption was coming from. If you're not speaking to them, but you're speaking to the connection, you know what I mean? They have an end with the connection, but the connection not telling you that they speaking to them. You know, it was a supposedly well played game, but the collective don't play games. That's where they fucked up at. The collective don't play games. They ended. Yeah, they was using a lot of energy, moving of energy, magic as well, towards your consciousness. Because they realized when you started to wake up and realize something was off here because you were using your intuition, this is when they started to go full throttle. Yeah. I'm telling you, man. They went full throttle. And they really thought that they were successful with not protecting you. They never wanted you to feel protected. They wanted to take your money, though, very passionately. Yeah. But they never wanted you to feel protected. They wanted you to grow up like a drunk or a prostitute or a hoe, or you know, just really low of the low things. That's what they had in store for you. That's what their intentions were. Because if you are on drugs and you on this, nobody not gonna be checking for you. If that makes sense. The stigma is, you know, the stigma around the world is that if you see someone that's on drugs or prostitute, whatever, it's the like the worst of the worst of the worst, you know. And that's the narrative that they were attempting to go for. Like they wanted to call you the most meanest, heinous things in the book, but they also wanted that to correlate, or more so, they wanted that to reflect, as they wanted that to reflect in your life. So this is why they grouped up a lot of people to ensure that they were all on the same accord, so that way it can stick. So it's not, of course, it's not sticking. The things that they have said, it's not sticking, because if it were and you were on drugs or whatever, nobody not gonna be checking for you. They go to say, oh, another lost soul, and then they can keep doing what they were doing. But they weren't able to do that because it was time for you to wake up. So like I said, when the 4 men was on the thing, or holding the chessboard, and they stood up, the judge started to get real small and real sick. Yeah, it's like Judgment Day. Man, how many times justice gonna come out? Listen to me. How many times? There's nothing that they can do. They can't do nothing. Nothing at all. Yeah, you full restoration. Full restoration. You don't see that bird? Look how the bird is gently on that plant. And if he's in a like a swamp area, those plants are very flimsy. They're not strong or durable enough for a bird to lay on, if that makes sense, or to sit on. So you getting information or knowledge from spirit, because spirit comes in many forms. And look how you're being enlightened. You could be an Aquarius, a high vibrant Aquarius, or you can just be a star. They gave you everything you needed to succeed. You were everything you needed to succeed. And you did that. You bet on you. That's why you're successful. You're going to be successful. Even though they counted you out, they thought that you needed them. You never needed them. Even when you were small, you could have been like a Matilda when you were small, for real, for real. If you don't know what Matilda is, it's a movie. I can't think of her name right now. But it's a really good movie. Danny DeVito is in there, and I think Rhea Perlman is I think her name is. It's a really good movie, so if you have never checked it out, check it out. It's called Matilda. Okay, it's about a little girl that basically had to grow up without the guidance of her parents, and she had parents, but they didn't care. They were just into money and all other stuff, and they had another child too, which was their prize. But Matilda had to do things for herself. But it's, like I said, it's a really great movie. But anywho, so you were getting guidance from spirit. They didn't know that you were getting guidance from spirit. They didn't know that. But you knew things that you should not have known, and that bothered them, that spooked them. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot that they did. It's a lot because they realized that you had gifts, and they try to suppress your gifts. Some of you guys may not have started speaking until a later age or an older age, so like 4 or 5 or something like that. That's because of them. Abuse. A lot of abuse. And they always make sure to hit you in your head. You're such a special star seed. You're very special. You don't see all that purple? You're very special, collective. Very, very special. Yeah, pay attention. Yeah, you're very special. And they're paying attention because of it, because they know. Is that alignment? No, higher self. we have stability in reverse. They didn't want you to connect with your higher self or your higher self. Or just a higher power divine. They didn't want you to connect with that. Your great diviner is here. But they're having an ego death. Their legacy will be created, or you're going to create one, or you're going to move it forward, take it how it resonates. They can't tamper with it. There's a lot of people that's regretting, damn, confirmation and karma. There's a lot of people that's regretting what they've done. They can't take this pressure. They're in so much trouble. That also could be what T21 means. I just keep getting T21. It just so many different definitions that keep popping up, or depictions of that T21. And of course, that's not going to resonate for everybody, okay? Yeah, it's like everything's like shining on you, collective. You are the sun. You could be a high vibrant father figure, or you could be a high vibrant Leo, okay? But you're shining like the sun. Like great things are happening for you. This is Spirit, the purple. They're trying to tamper with something or someone. It's not going to work. They don't fucking know. They don't even know. They don't even know that everything is just done. Doomed. They got a second to get off the hill before things get real bad. Like let's say volcano. They're at the tip of the volcano. They finally made it, right? And they're trying to stuff it, or they're trying to cork it so it doesn't explode, right? But they got 2 seconds from the top of the peak of the volcano to get their ass down and away from danger. They got 2 seconds. They're not going to make it. So you can rest. Because you're going to grow. From your own base, meaning your foundation, you're going to create what you feel is right for you. Yeah, you're going to carry it. This judge is going to step down. You may find it in your local community, local paper, that a judge is stepping down. Okay, if a judge worked on your case or seen your case or something like that, you're going to get strong confirmation that they resigned. And that's going to be the beginning of the snowball effect, because they don't want to get caught, but they are caught because they did some really... there's a doctor involved. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. You could be a fall baby, so that'd be September, October, November. Yeah, fall baby. Or you may have fell a lot as a baby. You may have had a lot of concussions as a child. They always hit you in your head. But that problem's over. They really hated you. They always put hands on you. They hated you. Like they wanted to completely take you out of here. That's how much hate they had for you. They didn't even have love for you. They had hate for you. Hate. And even after it all, you still kind. So it kind of makes them wonder. Kind of makes them wonder different things about you, because you're not really, like, even after all that they have done to you, the heinous things that they've done to you, like, you should have been broken, you should have been, oh my God, and you should have been strung out somewhere, you should have been this, you should have been that. That's crazy. But the level of abuse, like, I just keep feeling head blows, man, and it's starting to hurt my head, to be honest. I be like I just keep hearing it, and then it just see up someone's head just keep. I'm sorry, y'all, but I that's what I see. So someone keep getting hit in their head. It's like they wanted to beat your natural kindness out of you. Like, it was odd. It was like they wanted to just beat on you because you were nice. It was odd. It's odd. That's what I'm seeing. So, just very odd. It's like they just beat on you just because. Just because they can. Somebody's eating beef bacon. My head hurt. I might have to ground after this. My hair, I just keep seeing blows to the head. Like, I'm gonna put a trigger warning on this. And you were able to release that, though, or you are releasing that. We have inner child. They never wanted you to heal your inner child. You chose love. Yeah, you went through a traumatic childhood, traumatic, and it's all coming out traumatic. Now, like, my head is pounding. That went away, and then, like, now right here. So you may have a fractured nose, a broken nose, maybe a broken eye socket or something. There's a lot of head trauma. A lot of head trauma when you were small. A lot. You might not even remember it. Because now I see somebody wrapped up in a white bandages. You may not even remember how severe. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. It was like the level of rage they had for you for a child at that was crazy. For a child. I just keep hearing it had all to do with money. Like, every time they looked at you, you just looked like money. You're money to them. That's all. And when they couldn't get it, they would take it out on you. It was bad. It was bad. I'm seeing it was bad. I need to know where you are at all times. All times. But finish line. You made it to the finish line. Somebody eating pork chops or Slim Jims. Like, they cannot rest. They can't rest at all. They're panicking. But this judge is going to, not only is this judge going to turn on them, the people that work with them too, they're going to turn on them. So it's going to be exposed. Because everybody's going to want to save themselves. Yeah, we got stuck. Everybody's a man. It's free for all. All man for themselves. They're not going to save them. Why would they save them? They're going to save Um, they're gonna save themselves. We have a gift here, so someone's coming towards you with a gift. And the gift could be information or speaking up, speaking out. Yeah, people are realizing how severe this shit was. They're realizing that it was deeper than that. Yeah, it's deep. Yeah, man, coughing. I'm telling you. It's crazy. I don't know how many times that shit gonna come out. That's what they wanted for you. I'll put it this way too. An unofficial person is getting ready to pass. An unofficial person. So basically a karmic is getting ready to pass. Yeah. They owe a lot to you. A lot. And you're going to get it. You're going to get it. Everything they took from you, you're going to get everything. You're going to get it back. Again, it's not going to resonate for everybody, okay? But everything that they took from you, you're going to get back. Because I keep hearing, do the right thing. Do the right thing. You need to do the right thing. And somebody, I'm just a messenger. Somebody going to do the right thing. Because they realize it's deeper than what they got into with these family members. Somebody going to speak up on your behalf. I'm telling you, somebody in the community, is going to speak up on the collective's half. Because they're realizing it's much deeper than them. But they're deep in it. That makes sense. But they trying to save themselves. So they going to speak. They trying to save themselves. Man, this like a suspense movie. They trying to save themselves. Somebody is sick in the house. They don't want you to know that. Could be someone that you walked away from. But someone's sick in a house. They don't want you to know that they're sick. They could be sick because of their conscience. The guilty conscience eating them alive. And that's what they could be bedridden. There's an ex-lover that's bedridden. Yeah, awareness is in reverse. You're not aware of that? There's an ex-lover that's sick, like bedridden. Wow. Because of the choice that they made, it's eating them alive. Like what? Like how? What the fuck? Like what the fuck did I get into that kind of way? Yeah, the family that you lived under, that ain't a normal family. That ain't a normal family. Demon is an understatement. it's unnormal is an understatement. Not normal, that not normal family, that's an understatement. Like there's no words to put it just to how extreme deviant they are. Radical changes taking control. The catalyst. The outcome is severely bad for them, but severely great for you. Everything that you got coming to you, collective, you deserve it. Everything. There could be some parts that you don't remember in your childhood because of head trauma. Lots of it. Lots of head trauma. That's why you couldn't remember certain parts of your childhood. It's going to start to come back though. You may have issues with long-term memory. Biding your time, planning ahead. The Archer, Sagittarius. 9th house rules Sagittarius. Higher learning, philosophy, education, travels, etc. Like they're flabbergasted that you have the ability to speak or speak up and out. They can't believe it. Because you were really supposed to be, I'm telling you, like an invalid. And I'm not, that's how they wanted people to see you and view you, and that's the depiction that they wanted for you. So they really, man, this is, I'm so sorry if this is triggering for some of you guys. So I'm gonna put trigger warning on here, okay? This judge is in trouble. Yeah, inheritance correction. Like the guide is spirits. You see all them keys? Look at all them keys in the bag. It's like it's raining keys. It's raining information. Doors are being unlocked. That's coming straightly from the divine. Look at the hand. Right? Because you gotta walk through the dark to get to the light. You have to. But that's where you have the faith, belief, listening, feeling. The bell, like when you ring a bell, you feel that vibration. And you follow that vibration of the divine. You follow that. That was the guide for you. And it started to open so many doors for you because you listened. You allowed the guide to follow you. Or, yeah, you allowed the guide to guide you, not follow you. You allowed the guide to follow you. Or you allowed the guide to, why do I keep saying the guide to follow you? No. You allow the guide to guide you, not follow you. But then again, I can understand that when it say follow you because the guide was with you. So wherever you went, it follows you. So I could put it in that way. But all these keys here is very symbolic. And then you have a star at the top. Yeah, you may suffer from long-term memory loss because of continuous head trauma. They keep showing me the head. You may suffer from headaches. Knowledge and distrust is in reverse. The spy master. Yeah, they don't want no one to, you see how that bird is kind of gatekeeping? They don't want anyone to know anything of this. They don't want other people to distrust them. They don't want people to have knowledge of what they've done, but they also don't want people to distrust them. And they're going to get both. Not only are people going to get knowledge or is getting knowledge, people are going to distrust them. They're going to be like the most vilest family in like people history, like some shit like that. The most heinous family to ever walk this earth. Like that's the type of titles you're going to see being printed out or like on social media. The most heinous family to ever walk this earth. Some kind of something like that. I see newspapers and TV and newscasters and CNN. I see all of that. It's all over the internet, like all over. And they did it. It's going to be tighter laws around this. Severe, tight laws around this. Like, this would never, ever, 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 ever happen again. Ever. Ever. That's how heinous it was. That's how heinous it was. It could never, like Spirit keeps saying, this could never happen again, ever. This could never happen again, ever. Somebody eating barbecue sauce, like just eating barbecue sauce. Yeah, new influences, wanderlust, the sailor, like you're being guided somewhere new. You could be a Pisces. There is 2 fish here. So you could be a Pisces, a high vibrance Pisces. You ever notice that if you ever been on a boat or a ship before, and you look towards the side, sometimes you can see the fish swimming close to it. And that's what this looks like here. It's like this boat is sailing to somewhere new with the guidance of spirit or the divine. And like the fish is now coming up and you can actually see, like you can visibly see everything. Hopefully that makes sense. Like you can see it from a different point of view. Determination. Then we have sacrifice, the queen. They try everything to sacrifice. But you still achieved. And you're inspiration. You're going to be inspiration to your community, to other people. Very ambitious. Even though you had setbacks, you still was diligent. Still was diligent in moving forward here. They didn't want you to move forward. Because if this came out, you don't understand. No communication is in reverse. And them not having no communication of you, karma, not them knowing what you're doing, what you up to. Yeah, they were too good to be true. Your family dynamic is too good to be true. Sad. Yeah, they were consumed with dark energy. And the dark energy consumed them. And this Pisces season is one for the books, man. One for the books, man. Yeah, they were showing off, competition. They were in competition with you. They wanted to cross their boundaries. They wanted to cross over your boundaries. Very trashy. Came or you survived the trashy family. I'll say that you survived a trashy family. Very unloyal towards you. Sad. It's like you didn't even have a chance of growing up. Devil in disguise. They really preyed on you. May have given you alcohol as a child. Whew, man, they separated a lot. You may have had a lot of nosebleeds. You could be a Capricorn. They could be. Taking how it resonates. Yeah, legal activity. Oh man, they're going down for what they've done. There's a secret lover so there's a secret lover that's into illegal activity. They're being stingy right now. That could be the Capricorn. They're in financial failure. Okay. Okay, so someone will no longer be able to use a child or children, okay? They're going to get a new job or like a new place, new home. Gemini is sudden changes, all right, in Pisces season, which is great news, okay? There's a Sagittarius that's scared because of the bad luck that they're receiving. Okay, a low vibrational Sagittarius. This person is schizophrenic or could be. A message is coming up in regards to this person's mental health. That's a low vibrational Sagittarius. They have very low self-esteem. All right, they're going to jail. It could be a fake emperor. Take out how it resonates. Okay. Yeah, they're on drugs. Okay, bisexual. Okay. You have a mental illness here. They were a frenemy of yours. Take out how it resonates. They were living together or could have lived together. Take out how it resonates, but they're fake rich. They're abusive. Could be a Taurus, a low vibrational Taurus, or low vibrational Scorpio. Okay, domestic violence is involved. Siblings were involved. Yeah, they knew what they were doing. And they found joy. They found joy in doing that. Sad. Sad, sad, sad. I'm hearing Myconites, Reese cups, payday candy. Like, they waged war on you. Like, this is crazy. My head still hurt. That's crazy. They waged war on you. Over money. Someone is peeing themselves. Someone's name could be Pete. You may love Petey Pablo. Someone's going to Hong Kong, or you could be from there. They called you a hag. Like, these are the things that they were saying about you. They try to hack your IT, your information. All right, you could be moving. All right, or you're thinking about moving. Okay. Your name could be Violet, Viola. You may have to take your pet to the veterinarian. I'm hearing Mojave Desert. You could be moving there, or you like there. Someone's from Toronto. This is an old game, but I'm hearing Motor Tune Grand Prix. Very specific. Motor Tune Grand Prix. It was a game on PlayStation. That's very specific. Could have been one of your favorite games. I'm also hearing Rayman. That could have been one of your favorite games. Yeah, they wanted you boxed by any means necessary until it was time for you to be in a box. That makes sense because of the things that they did to you. They really tried to destroy your life. They did. They really did. But when people hear, or people are hearing, but when it like explodes, because it's going to explode, a lot of people are going to be like voting, like willing to get these things, like new legislators and new bills to pass, for sure. Because it had a lot to do with kids, young kids. So yeah, for sure. And it's going to be passed. Somebody could be from the Bronx. Someone stubbed their toe. Not the pinky toe though. The middle toe. So not the big toe, but the one, the second one. So whatever that one's called. Someone stubbed that toe. They're like, and I keep hearing, out of all toes, I stubbed that one. It may hurt. Okay, maybe sore. So we have Jupiter in Sag, 7th house, relationships. Your relationships are going to expand. We have the 12th house. We have that in South Node in Aries. A lot of hidden enemies in your 12th house. So check to see your 12th house to see if you have any aspects. Jupiter. So Jupiter is expansion, okay? Information, knowledge, and Leo in the 7th house, okay? It's like the same signs. Leo, 8th house, North Node. It's the same. What the hell? North Node, 9th house, Aries. It's like Aries and Leo. Libra, Pluto, 4th house. A lot of changes are going to be happening within family dynamics. Things are going to be reversed or switched to how it needs to be. So rightful places and things of that nature. People are going to be placed in the rightful positions. That makes sense. Okay. That goes for children too. Could be Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn, Gemini, Capricorn. Let's do 4 more. Libra, Aries, Virgo, Libra. Okay? So if that resonates, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Till next time.